My name is Monroe. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and give me some hearts. And thank you for everybody who's watching my channel, especially with the coronavirus.
It means a lot to you? Okay, what else you want to say to everybody who watches?
Tell me where you're watching from.
Tell you where they're watching from?
Uh-huh.
Okay, anything else you want to say to everybody before you start?
No?
Okay.
Let's start. Chapter 7, The Mission. After class, Allie, Pat, and I headed to our lockers. I'm sorry about earlier, Allie, I said. It's no thing. It's no thing, she replied. I looked at her totally confused. Allie kept moving back and forth, back and forth, like she was on repeat. And so was Pen. I had no idea what was going on. Hey guys, I yelled, waving. Stop goofing around. But the next second, they were both completely frozen in place. I thought I had stopped time again by mistake. So I touched Allie on the shoulder and restarted things. But nothing happened. I tried again. And again. Nothing. Uh-oh. Did my power stop working? I looked around in a panic and realized it wasn't just my friends. Everyone else was paused too. I tried to calm down. There
Had to be a way
to fix this. And if there was anyone who could help, it was Dr. Pern. I checked Dr. Pern's office, the gym, and everywhere.
in between.
But she was nowhere
To be found.
I was really the only unstuck superhero in this entire school. What was I going to do? Tired, sweaty, and out of ideas, I headed back to where my friends were. When I opened my locker, that's when I saw it. There was a box with a label that read, "Only open in an emergency." Emergency? Yeah, I was definitely in the middle of one. I opened the box. Inside there was a top secret device with a video message from Dr. Pern. Hello, Mia, she began. If you're watching this, then I suppose are correct.
My suspicions are correct.
My suspicions are correct. You are a time controller, and your powers have gotten you into trouble. Not only have you frozen everyone inside the pits, but I'm afraid the whole town needs your help. Did she just say the whole town? Yes, that is correct. The entire town is now on pause. She went on as if she had heard me, but don't panic.
The good news
is that when the gears of time get stuck, they can be undone by a time controller like you. But how? I asked. That's a good question, Dr. Perm cried. Without missing a beat, there is a special clock. Grease that time itself protects. You will need to. Coat the gears of time located at the center of everything to bring things back to normal again. But Dr. Perm wasn't done, so I listened as carefully as I could. One last thing before I go. Echoed. Our 2 watches, when worn, they will unfreeze 2 people. Choose wisely, because the fate of the pits and our town rests with you. I shook the box. 2 high-tech watches that looked like the one that Dr. Perm always wore fell out. Thankfully, I knew exactly who I
was going to give them to.
Who I was going to give them to. Chapter 8, The Search. I turned and strapped the watches onto Allie and Pen, and just like that, they immediately became unstuck. Whoa, said Pen, shaking his head. What just happened? Asked Allie. Are we in danger? Asked Pen. Is the pits under attack? Asked Allie. No, everything is okay, I said. Well, it's not okay yet, but it will be. We're going to fix it. Fix what? Asked Allie. It's my fault, I said. Then I took a deep breath and told them everything. I waited quietly. I knew they would be mad, but Allie broke into a huge smile. Mia, that's so cool, she cried. I mean, except for freezing everybody, obviously. But we can fix that. What do we do first? We need to find a special cloud grease. I said, the problem is that I don't know where it is. All Dr. Perm said was that time protects it. None of us knew what that meant. But if there was anything super important hidden anywhere, it had to be somewhere inside this building, right? After all, we were in the most high-tech, top-secret building in town. So we looked everywhere, and I mean everywhere. But as we ran around, I started to get worried. I realized we didn't.
Keep the book open.
I started to get worried. I realized we didn't even know what we were looking for. What if we can't get time unstuck? Remember what Dr. Perm said? We just need to be in the right place at the right time, I suppose. They were right. The only problem was that we had no idea where that place was. We were standing in the compass in the middle of a bunch of frozen superheroes. I looked down at the floor as I let out a sigh, and that's when it happened. The big compass on the floor suddenly lit up, and it was pointing to the exit. In that exact moment, I just remembered something Dr. Pert had told me on the very first day at the pits. She said that if I ever get lost and I would all I would need to do was go to the heart of the pits. And this was it. The compass was telling us where to go. Ooh, guys, I yelled, look! I pointed to the compass as Allie and Peg gasped. Then I thought hard. What had Dr. Purr meant by the center of everything? Was it the town hall, the park, the post office? None of them felt right. All these were common places to go, but there was only one thing at the center of town. And just like that, everything clicked into place. Aha! Chapter 9 and 10 we will be reading tomorrow. Chapter 9 is the hands of time. What do you like most about the show? Comment below, and tomorrow we will be reading. Bye. I hope you like this video.